A night of dread. It was a dark and moonless night, and the only sound that echoed through the night sky was the deafening silence. The night seemed to creep into every corner of the small village, enveloping everything in its mysterious darkness. Everything was quiet, but then a strange noise broke the peaceful atmosphere. A loud rumbling. It had been a long day of work, and the villagers were looking forward to a nice evening with their families, but now the rumbling had put a frown on everyone's face. People looked around nervously, trying to identify the source of the sound, but nobody dared to move. The villagers could not help but feel a dread of what might come next, for the rumble was getting louder and more intense by the second. Soon, fear and panic gripped the village, and all the villagers ran for shelter in their homes. Then, out of nowhere, a strange figure appeared in the middle of the village. It was a tall, dark figure, dressed in a robe with a hood. It had no face or noticeable features and seemed to be made out of shadows. Strangely enough, the figure seemed to be drawing nearer and nearer, and with every step it took, it illuminated the darkness with a bright light. Nobody knew what to make of the situation, but all were too scared to do anything but look on in terror. The shadow figure finally reached the center of the village and let out a loud shriek, loud enough to pierce through the silence of night. Everyone was so scared that they didn't dare move, and all was still. Suddenly, the figure spoke. "Your fear has brought me here, and now I shall take it away. All of it." The figure then opened its arms and a bright light erupted from its core. In an instant, every villager in the village was gone without a trace, save for their fear, which remained as a reminder of what had happened that fateful night. The figure then looked up to the sky and said, "Take your fear with you wherever you go. For from this day forward, the night will be known as a night of dread."